Hi guys, I'm Haley Morales. Sorry if I'm quiet. I just woke up and I was like, I need to make a video because I'm running out of video stuff. I thought, why not do like a natural back to school makeup. I have been going places and like moving places and stuff, so some of my makeup is like gone. So currently I'm wearing my second grade shirt, like the shirt you get in second grade for field day. That's what I'm wearing. I'm really sad right now because I don't know where my favorite brow brush is. Like, I'm extremely devastated right now. Okay, sorry if it like moved, my camera turned off. It does that all the time, it's kind of annoying. This is technically an eat and talk. If y'all don't know what an eat and talk is, it's basically a series kind of that I do on my channel. If this video flops, then I'm just gonna turn it into an eat and talk and get like 200 views. I got my peanut butter Boston crackers. I feel like the setup isn't working and I'm being really quiet. So what I've been realizing is that I don't have any face brushes or a water primer or a contour, so that's probably why my makeup sucks. I'm taking the baby skin primer. This like erases pores and stuff. Adeline Morin uses it, so we're gonna use it. And it's the only primer I have. If you don't know what a primer is, it's basically, there's different types. There is like a water spray on kind. There's a solid kind, and this is a solid kind, and what it does is it smooths out your concealer and foundation and it makes it all even, and it makes it stay too. I'm gonna get my nails done. I think I'm gonna get them like a burnt orange, and then this is not a get ready with me, and then I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna get it a Brazilian blowout, so I'm gonna get like straightened and stuff for like a couple months. It's kind of expensive though, so that sucks. Now I'm gonna apply concealer, and the concealer I like to use is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Light Pale. This color is like my skin color, so like it just matches my skin, so it's not like a professional beauty guru, so this is like good for school. I like to apply it in a V shape and then down my nose and up right here and on my chin. And I'm taking a damp beauty blender. If you don't know how to clean your beauty blender, if you don't have the like solid cleaning thing, you can use Dawn soap. You have to make sure the beauty blender is like really tiny and dry. Like, you can't get your beauty blender wet and then put the Dawn soap on it because it will just make it like have soap in it the whole time, and it's not good. And also, sorry if I look like really white. I can't tell if the light is making me look white or just my camera. Okay, now that I have that blended out, now I'm gonna do foundation. I have two really good foundation options. If you have really oily skin, you should use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is the shade 115. I could probably use the shade 110 mixed with 115, but my mom won't take me to the stores. If you have like kind of drier skin, the CoverGirl CD Smoothers is really good. This is the shade 730. It's kind of more my shade. It's not really full coverage, it's light coverage, but I like it. So this one just kind of makes it dry and you can kind of see the bumps, but it's a really good foundation. So I'm gonna use that today, and it doesn't have like a thing you put in, so you have to put it on the back of your hand. You can use a face brush or a beauty blender or like a Morphe sponge or one from like the drugstore or something, and then you tap it in. But if you have a sponge, you have to get it wet, because if you don't get it wet, then it will not blend it out evenly. Like, this foundation is kind of orange on me, but I need to go to the drugstore before school, but my mom will not take me, so I'm like really mad about it. And then blend it down the neck. Okay, and now after you do that, you want to set it with a powder. Basically, baking is setting the powder. It's really good so it stays. And I like to use I like to use this e.l.f. blending brush. It's like $4. I just get like that much and then put it under the eyes. And then you could also like put bake in other places. But the under the eyes is like a main one. I kind of like recommend the Wet n Wild, like it's a half. I'll put it right here. It's a contour kit. It has like half something and half the other, and the contour shade is really good, but I don't have that. What I'm gonna use is this e.l.f. cream contour kit. It's not the best kit. I used to think it was really good, but it's actually not that good. You're supposed to get a face brush, but again, I don't have that. So I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. And I'm gonna take this lightest shade. And I'm gonna take this shade right here because this one kind of makes me look like muddy. And I don't wanna look muddy, I want it snatched. Kimber! So I'm gonna use this shade. So that's basically how I'm gonna apply the contour, and you wanna blend up. And then you can put it on your jawline. Put it right under it, because if you put it on top, it will not make you look like you have a jawline. And then like some on my chin right there, just to make the face kind of like snatched as a whole. Once you're done with the cream contour or the powder, it doesn't really matter. You can get your face powder. This is the Airspun loose face powder in the shade Translucent. And what you do is you drag it underneath the contour, and this will make your face look more snatched. And now we just wait for that to sit. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the nose contour. I'm going to use this little e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm gonna again go in with this palette, and I'm gonna go into the darkest shade because I find that shade works better. And I'll zoom in a lot. Here's how I like to contour my nose. I do a line down, and then I cut the sides of my nose, because you can make your nose look skinnier like that. Go down the side, but make it slimmer. If you have a bigger nose and you want it to be slimmer, you go up like this, and you draw a line. You draw a line where the edge is, and then I just draw like little lines right there. So now I'm just gonna wipe the bake off. You can use like any fluffy brush. And then people usually like to set the cream contour with bronzer, but again, I don't have a bronzer. Now I'm gonna move on to the eyebrows. I suggest the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade. My shade is dark. I'm not gonna be using that today because I'm kind of a step up. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Espresso. So I'm gonna go for like a natural kind of eyebrow today. And if you wanna make this like a thicker eyebrow, you just fill it in more. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, and start outlining my eyebrow. And I just like to start filling in the parts where I don't see color. And my brush is broken. This is the e.l.f. brush. It comes in like, if you get the eyeliner, this is the black eyeliner. This brush comes with it. I don't really suggest the e.l.f. liner brush. It's kind of a thicker brush. So now to clean up the brow, I'm going to use the same brush that we used for our nose contour. You can either use a brush like this or an extremely flat brush, but I'm going to use the e.l.f. liner brush that I just talked about. It's like flat. I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl CG Smoothers, the one that I said worked good. And you start underneath. Oh, I have brow product on. Okay, I'm not gonna use that brush because it has a bunch of brow product on it. I'm gonna use the brush that comes in the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And you go underneath, and then you just build your way up. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Okay, so that's the brow. I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my brows. They're really bad. Like, they're horrible. I taught you guys the right way. I just did it wrong. Like, they're not even. I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I really recommend the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. This is the best palette ever. And for this video, I'm just gonna use the brush that it comes with. And so I like to go in with Golden Ochre and basically use this as my transition color. And what a transition color is it's a color that's gonna make everything look blended. But the key to having good eyeshadow is blending. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Burnt Orange, and people tap it off so that the like particles of the eyeshadow don't fall underneath their eyes. And this is like a transition color too. It doesn't really matter where you put it, you just kind of want to blend it up to the eyebrow. Okay, now I'm gonna take raw sienna and put that in the inner and outer of the eye and blend it up. And the last color I'm going to use is Real Guard and put that on the lid. And basically, if you get it too high, you can use you can use tempera and put it under the brow and then just kind of blend it into the eyeshadow. And then you can take like a little bit of Real Guard on this and pinch it and then go under the lash line and then just blend it out. Now we're gonna move on to highlight, and I'm still gonna have my face zoomed in because I think y'all can see it better. So you can either use any highlight you want, but I have the Becca Eye highlighter in the shade Opal. My cat broke it, but I can fix it with alcohol. Yeah, so I can either use that or this is $4. It's the e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and basically this highlight sucks if you don't scrape off the first layer. I already have the first layer scraped off, but if you don't scrape it off, it will not show up. Inner corner and under the brow, but for under the brow, I'm going to use the other side of the Anastasia brush. And then I'm going to take this Ulta highlighting brush. My eyeshadow looks really bad with these lights, but in real life it looks pretty blended out and even. And just swirl it on there. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to pinch it, put it in right here. And then I'm going to pinch it again and put it right on the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to swirl it around a lot. And then you can put some on your chin. And then some on the Cupid's bow. I like to take a little bit of this Vaseline, the Lip Therapy. This is the cocoa butter one, and put it on my lips. My lips are super dry all of the time. I don't know why. I put this on it like every day. And then for mascara, I recommend the Too Faced Better Than Mama. Let me say the word because I'm 5 years old. That's what it looks like. This is $25, but it's a super good mascara. Another great dupe is the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is an amazing mascara. A lot of people like it. Just do not get the waterproof one. I have the waterproof one and it's not that good as the waterproof because it like separates your lashes a little too much and it looks bad. So don't get the waterproof, but even the waterproof is still good, just not as good as the dry. Okay, so sorry if it's really dark. This is how the makeup looks. Again, the brows are kind of bad. I just messed up on them, so that's why they suck. As y'all could see, I looked really bad before, but now I kind of look better. My hair still looks really bad, but I don't want to straighten my hair because it takes hours. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe down below. Follow all of my socials. They're all in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
million miles away. Yeah, I'm already gone. Just let me lay out in your sunlight.